I have found Costa Rica to be a place with respect for religious diversity. Welcome back to the channel. This is Sharma Roussel in Grecia, sharing information about moving to Costa Rica, retiring in Costa Rica, and living in Costa Rica. Today is Good Friday all over the world, and it is especially celebrated in Costa Rica, which is predominantly a Catholic country. However, I don't see the kind of religious pressure that you sometimes see that coerces people to accept a certain type of religion. So if you're thinking about moving to Costa Rica or retiring in Costa Rica or anywhere else around the world, you may be wondering about religious diversity and religious tolerance. I know that I would be. So in Costa Rica, I find that people are very private about their religious beliefs, and they are also very respectful of other people's religious perspectives. And I find that very refreshing. So people don't have conversations about, have you been saved, or you need to get right with God, or my religious perspective is the right one and yours is not, or my religious practices will get me into heaven and yours will not. There's none of that going on here as far as I can tell. People don't wear t-shirts with selected scriptures that are intended to make other people feel left out. I don't see any hypocrisy going on, such as people wearing crosses around their neck and then saying the most un-Jesus-y things I've ever heard, instead of things about humility and loving one another and serving one another. Sometimes I see people wearing crosses around their neck talking about power grabs and revenge and retribution, and I just find that all so bothersome. But I don't see that here in Costa Rica. So I think I myself have worn t-shirts that had religious scriptures on them, scriptures from the Bible, but I hope that I was careful to choose scriptures that were inclusive and welcoming and not judgmental. It's nothing about, believe this to save your soul or else you're not going to heaven. Those are the kinds of t-shirts that I think really do more harm than good. Instead of those kinds of things in Costa Rica, I see people acting like Christians rather than trying to force their particular religious viewpoints down the throats of others. I see people in Costa Rica instead acting like Christians, treating one another with love and respect and honoring one another and serving one another. I see people following the teachings of Jesus Christ in the Bible when it comes to how they treat one another, and I just find that all so refreshing. So if you're thinking about moving to another country, living in another country, retiring in another country, those are things that you might be concerned about, as I was when I looked at where I might move abroad. So that's all for today. You can add additional information in the comment section, and I'm going to say Pura Vito, ciao, or Pura Vito, hasta luego. I learned from an Uber driver that I've been saying that wrong all along, that adios means goodbye, I'll never see you again. And that's not the case here. I will see you again. But ciao or hasta luego means I'll see you later. So, Pura Vida, hasta luego.